Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your December tarot forecast. I feel like you or someone that you are dealing with could be a little bit either triggered or overwhelmed this month. I don't know if it's because there's like family holidays or if it's just because Mercury will be retrograde and there's a lot of old things coming up. Maybe it's things that you haven't fully processed, or you're noticing that other people have been avoiding something for a while and now it's like catching up with them. But it's not bad. It's just an opportunity to really like dive in. And you have an Ace of Wands here. You also have the Justice card. So I feel like you will be getting more clarity. You will be getting an answer. And maybe that answer is from within. Maybe it's from another person, or maybe you feel ready to have a conversation or communicate with another person or whatever. But like the first few cards that came out were the Ace of Cups reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Six of Cups. So I feel like it's like looking back and seeing like a missed opportunity. Maybe this is another person, again, that you're dealing with and you're noticing their struggle and you're supporting them through it, whatever. But there's an overall energy here of looking back. And it's like, I look back with like inspiration. I look back with like joy. I'm looking back with like, wow, that was really good. And maybe that other person fucked something up. Maybe you didn't do something, or you did something that helped screw up that situation, and whatever. It's like, you can't beat yourself up for it, but also we need to process whatever emotions are coming up about that situation. Maybe this is something connected to the family or a friend group, and again, you were just strongly affected by it. But there's an overall energy here of, I feel like communication was just broken down. Like there was no communication, there was no closure, there was no, finalizing that chapter. Like it never really officially closed or something like that. So I feel like with this Mercury retrograde, maybe we want to go back and figure out what to do. Why are we saying that? Because Mercury will retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is connected to Saturn, okay? So pay attention for a second because this is important. Mercury will retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is connected to Saturn, okay? Saturn is in Pisces. And Saturn will be staying in Pisces for a while. So why is this important? When Mercury is retrograding, we are thinking about the past, old energies that are not fully processed, old communication that we haven't wrapped up, old processes, also maybe wrapping something up like a project or work, or maybe old habits, behaviors, belief systems, old energies, ideas. They come back. And they come back because we haven't fully let them go. We haven't fully processed them. We haven't fully wrapped it up, okay? So that is the overall theme for a Mercury retrograde. I'm gonna have a workshop about this, so if you're feeling overwhelmed when Mercury goes retrograde, just watch the workshop, okay? Now, why is this important? Because when Mercury goes retrograde, we have an opportunity to reassess this situation, revisit this experience, reimagine our future and what we can do. This is actually a very empowering time, but it can only be empowering if we are willing to feel all of the complex emotions that are trying to come up, because they're trying to show you where you can heal deeper. And when you can heal deeper, you allow yourself to expand more, because the deeper you go down, the higher you can go up. It works like in both directions, right? So we need to dive in, we need to process, we need to feel everything, we need to release it. And then when we've accepted what has happened and we can actually emotionally, mentally, physically process it, then we make more available space for the expansion in the other direction. So when we dive in, we later can launch into expansion, opportunity, better connections, reconnections, etc. So why is this important? Because Mercury retrograding in Capricorn is asking you to look at all of these things that maybe you've been avoiding or maybe haven't been fully processed. Not so that you can judge yourself, so that you can clear the karma. That's why we have the Justice card here and the Ace of Wands, okay? So I have Justice and Ace of Wands, and the Tower just showed up. Okay. So things are crumbling. So things will be broken down, things will be crumbling, but that's good because that gives you more available space to rebuild, to reestablish something new. So that's what you want. That is what you want to lean into this month. If you continue to avoid it again, or you're just like, I'm not doing that. I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, I don't have whatever, then that's up to you, but you're just pushing it down. And then later, this is gonna happen again, but louder because you're not paying attention to it now. So use this gift to clear it. Now, when we focus on reviewing, reassessing, reimagining, realigning ourselves with whatever karma needs to be paid off, and I say karma because Saturn, remember, Capricorn and Saturn are connected. So this Mercury retrograde in Capricorn will trigger Saturn energy. Saturn is connected to karma. Saturn is connected to time, what we do and what the result is. And if we continue to avoid something, then later it will come back around because it's not fully processed. So when we look at Saturn right now, Saturn in the sky, because Saturn is a planet, Saturn is in the area of the sky that we call Pisces, okay? So this can be a lot of facts. This can be a lot of like smack in the face, wake up, pay attention because this needs your attention so that you can fully process it and let it go. Why? Because the universe is trying to gift you more opportunities and expansion, deeper connections, better health, mental health, emotional stability, etc. But we can't do that when we continue to avoid these things that are actually keeping us stuck in old ideas. There's also like the fantasy, the illusion, the lying to other people or other people lying to us or us lying to ourselves about something. I'm fine, this is okay, I didn't do nothing. That person didn't actually hurt me, I didn't really hurt them or whatever. It's like this fantasy that we're living in, Saturn is gonna say, wake up. It's not a fucking fantasy. We can't live up there if we want actual change. If we want actual expansion and opportunity, we can't. And what is beautiful about this is that you also have a 9 of Cups reversed, a 3 of Coins, a 5 of Swords reversed. The opportunity for you to rebuild your internal compass and your own identity, your story, your next chapter. Like we just finished eclipse season. We just had a full moon in Gemini. Gemini represents choice, 2 pathways. So which pathway do you want to go? Back to the same old shit, or do you want to choose a new one? New doors. Eclipse season brought us new doors. So go through it. Give yourself a chance to just feel whatever needs to be felt. And I know you're probably like, what the fuck? I'm a Pisces. I'm always feeling everything. I'm a fucking water sign. Yes, but I'm just going to say it, like, sometimes y'all like to just live in this fantasy of like, it's not that bad, or I'm not really that hurt, or I didn't really do anything, that's not my fault, or it's not my responsibility, or I can't believe that that person would do that. And it's like, well, what did you do? How did you influence it? Or if you were the victim, how did they do it? How could you have established better boundaries? How could you have, and don't just throw out everything that I said before. It's like, yeah, that's me. I just didn't have good enough boundaries. Like, are you lying to yourself again? Like, did you actually have some sort of negative contribution to this situation? Because that's fine. That's learning. That's human. Give yourself the opportunity to be human. I know it's like a little bit strange for Pisces to experience just like the human aspect of this world, because you guys are literally connected to like the 12th house, which is like literally, you know, the stars, like universal vibration, and it's different. Like, you are part of a different world, literally. But you're here now, having a human experience for a very specific reason, and that is to help you clear out any of this stagnant energy that is stuck. And there are some things that are stuck, and you just need to take like ownership for that and say, okay, this is my shit. And what is really empowering about that is when you say, this is my shit, this is what I did, my behavior, that is so fucking liberating because you understand that you had contribution, you have behavior, you had choice, which means what? You can choose different behavior now and you can contribute differently and you will get different results. So that is the fucking point. Okay, so if you want to dive deeper and understand how to work with this energy, because we just had the full moon in Gemini, I have a workshop on my website, okay? You can take it there. But like this Two of Coins, this Ace of, well, it's an Ace of Cups reverse, but you have this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups reverse is saying, yes, maybe there was a missed opportunity. Whatever, don't beat yourself up. You are human, accept it, and figure out what your contribution was, and then figure out how to commit to a new structure and a new routine or behavior or system that will help you achieve amazing blessings, because you have so many opportunities. And this Two of Coins is saying, like, it's in your hands. The power is in your hands. You can choose how you want to work with it, but like, it's here, it's waiting for you. So just grab it, okay? Please send this to another Pisces, share this on your Instagram story. I also have my 2024 tarot forecast now available for pre-order. It's bundled with the Astro calendar. Both of these tools are fucking amazing. I literally sold like over 5,000 or 6,000 last year. Like, they're incredible. So please check it out. I've added the product below. You can see it at the bottom, or you can find it on my website. I will see you very soon. This will be the best price that you're ever gonna find it at, okay? I love you. I'll see you soon. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Keep swimming.